So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
Makes the score Browns 7, Buccaneers nothing. Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Don't give him nothing! Don't give him nothing!
Browns drive about to get started. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target, and it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. That they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that. Saying something right there. But he's earned it.
It's a game
see that shit a mile away.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Fournette, a first down carry. It was Phillips who was able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Oh, okay. That was nice. That was nice.
Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Browns 14. Buccaneers.
That was nice.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Yeah, that was nice.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Cleveland.
Too easy.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good shit.
Carlton Davis picks it.
Good shit, bro. I respect it. I respect it. I can't say nothing else. I respect it. Now it's just time to lock up. See what we're going to do.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Fournette a first down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
Got his dumb ass.
Intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll pull it down, and he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Yeah. We're going to run this motherfucker right the same spot. You can't check it. You can't stop the shit. Matter of fact, we're going to pass.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Now Kentucky out to try the field goal.
32-yard attempt.
The kick by Parkey is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? When they miss an extra point, I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they work this well field across the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Yeah, he caught that
Bucs
bitch.
going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Throwing now is Brady.
Get the...
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Good shit, bro. God dang.
As the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have made this a one-score game. Extra point up and good by Suckup, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. He will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go.
Yeah.
See after the break.
Halftime.
Welcome you back live now inside the booth
Play some
alongside
defense.
Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it again with Fournette.
And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Sione Takitaki in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34. Running on 1st down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard or so before he's brought down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski, 32 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. And Mayfield
Get the fuck out of here. That bullshit. Okay.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
From the gun, Brady. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Sit down.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback. And he hits a big one right there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The touchdown pass, Mayfield to Landry. And once again, the Browns are back in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Brady now on first down. A quick pass here to Godwin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll go with Jones. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
Add that one to the good run tally right there. He's been strong throughout this game, and there's no reason to suggest he's going to slow down in the fourth quarter at all. And that's exactly what they need him to do. Keep churning out first downs.
He'll look to throw. Slant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
41-yard line.
Now a play fake, Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Brady to throw. Man open left side is Brown. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Oh, he caught that shit.
Taking the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Peoples-Jones returning.
Donovan Peoples-Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Good game, man. It's first loss in 10 games. It's all good. First game loss. Yep.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Everybody want to run this formation, I see. Come on, motherfucker.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there. And right side, Henry's got it. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. On second down now. It's Henry. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's third and goal. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he will score.
He got that gay-ass shit.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Motherfucker still doing this gay-ass shit.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And the Panthers first down.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And he
get the fuck out of here.
Intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
At the 27-yard line.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way out to the 46. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
He did get a couple up to the 49. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And he's got his target. That's more. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Bridgewater on 1st down. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Around 19-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Short throw to Smith. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Smith catches left side. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I see what they
with
want.
19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
To the air again, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans
Big dog
touchdown.
just sit over there and not do shit.
Humphreys in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time.
Come on, motherfucker.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Set him back 5. Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
I don't know why I picked Carolina. Well, they my team, got to deal with it. Tried to give the Browns a break. I've been busting ass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Stephen Gostkowski is set to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Bridgewater. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Taking it about the 1. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 6-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first
down. Come on,
down.
motherfucker.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Derrick Henry fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
By Dante Jackson.
Here's Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
And Tannehill's going to hang on to this.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Pulls it in at the 13.
The Panthers take 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
He dropped it.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Rolling to his right. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but now it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Found his target. It's Anderson. They find some open field here. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 19 yards away. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game. And it's up and good.
The score, Titans 24, Panthers 21.
We gave up a touchdown that wasn't supposed to be gave up. That's what hurt us. Caught on too late. Ran out of time. I already knew he was a bum.
Joey now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
It's really a bum, man.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, So we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
40-yard line.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Tannehill able to find Henry out of the backfield and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's Henry, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Man, we played bad today. I'll take it. It's 2 losses
Take over first
out of 10
and 10
games.
at the 46-yard line.
Go back to the drawing board.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Dancing to his left. This complete to Henry over the middle. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. On first down, Henry. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.